Not really though. I think maybe the other heroes gotten some nerf. Like for example, Tide, he had some nerf to him. And then Doom also gotten nerf a lot. Like this for the premier offlane heroes. And Beastmaster also got nerf, you know. So there's a bunch of heroes getting nerf, and X remains the same.
But yeah, no one doing a good job just asserting his dominance. He has a ward on the top side of the river. So he knows Noob isn't in that area. And there's only one place a Storm can go.
He is so screwed this game.
He really is.
Like,
It kind of feels like
top lane is also not really going too well, you know, for NIGMA. If your mid lane is doing bad, your off lane is also going into the gutter. And sure, you know, Oma dies to neutral, but that is not looking good, you know, for the NIGMA Galaxy side. Maybe on the bot lane, Luna is having some kind of pressure onto the X, but GH is in trouble.
Oh, the blood grenade slow, along with the nice little battle hunger, actually nets them a kill. They got really close to bringing down Notice, but they can get second battle hunger. Yeah, I think Rincey's gone. Oh, not killing the cog, dispelling the battle hunger. He's fine. I lied. But at the same time, they built their draft with almost no concern for what PVISION had, right? Even some of the options that they went for, like the Largo, it's not even... They picked it into the Kez Wyvern. So Devi thought that this would be a lane that would work out for him, but clearly not the case because he's just dying. Ends up getting picked off under his own tower. Oma can do nothing to help. Now they might wrap around onto onto Oma. They spot him out. In comes the Clockwork. Need a bit of a slow though. Start with the cogs. No one looking for the angle. Nicely done. Yeah, not even needing to use the life break. Just get the last hit. Killing spree here for no one.
They are already broken, Mike. Don't need to use your life break. Please have mercy.
Yeah. And typically you see that many heroes wrap on one side of the map. You try to take advantage of the other, but Notice has done a good job just keeping himself out of harm's way.
Devi just TP back to the lane again.
Here comes no one. Oh, the full body blow. Come on, let him out! Let him out!
Alright, apparently there is no mercy in their dictionary. PVISION, they are utterly ruthless right now. Way easier.
Yeah. Hitbox, on the topic of hitboxes, I always find like these flying heroes like Wyvern a bit misleading. Just because the wings give a bigger hitbox than you might expect.
Yeah.
It clips down here. Oh, but they got the rotation. Satanic through the Twin Gates and they're too late to help their Luna. Rincey, the one hope that they had, now falling under his own tier 1, and the rest of the team just not in position to assist. A full retreat, but the hook shot's there. Noob, he's out of mana, trying to zip over the tree line, but will get blocked again. PVISION swarming all over NIGMA like flies, and the only one to survive is GH. Now, if NIGMA Galaxy can somehow come back in this game, this would be the most insane turnaround of all time. They're gonna start things out onto 9 class, put him in a bad spot, put him in the grave. Well, the curse available. They have to try and escape on Devi, but they want to focus down Omar first. GH there with the backup, helping out his fellow support. The Winter Wyvern should have the damage to finish him off, or not. He needed a bit more. Devi, meanwhile, being run down, he's left all alone on the front lines, so ends up being 2 more kills going their way, and Satanic, this time he'll show mercy under the tier 2. But in the case where maybe it's just 1 or 2 of them, right? Perhaps bringing in that extra help can actually help you win the fight.
Okay, they're grouping up. They're grouping on one side, Mike.
Winter's Curse, zipping through it. Trying to stack up the damage. Omar, he's dropping really low and he's gonna die without being able to cast any spells. Hook shot in, blocked by an illusion. That's unfortunate, but now the mana being burned by Noob. He's got nowhere to run. Trying to make it up to the high ground. A short zip, that's not short enough. Or rather, that's not long enough. GH will be able to TP out, but again, looks like Devi will go down. The only survivor being that poor Io.
I mean,
the chop comes through and they're into Roche.
Casually just walk by, finish the Roche as well. Why didn't you finish your homework? And that I forgot, teacher. Comes up.
Okay, most of the time that's a lie though. That's you know what I mean? Like that is just the worst excuse you could give.
That is the only excuse you can give, bro.
9 class, that was a blind one, I'm pretty sure. Disrupts the TP, now they know Rincey's got nowhere to run. Omar try to play bodyguard as best he can. Escape through the Twin Gates, that's their only hope, but no blink. It's still in the courier for Notice, which means Omar's actually gonna get through. Notice will intercept him. While they actually go up to the top side, chase down Luna. Satanic's there waiting, meanwhile Omar's just... Okay. Donk. Yeah, that was rough. Yeah, this is one of the Dota 2 games of all time. I'll tell you that. Saw the painful ones for sure for NIGMA Galaxy.
This is their last hope. They have to make this work. They're gonna make an attempt on the Huskar. He is kinda alone, but he has the axe behind him.
Call, dude. Omar doesn't stand a chance. They get the first life, but they've already used first round of the Spirit Vessel, and now they know the rest of the PVISION heroes, they have to be coming over. The Winter Wyvern will have a presence felt there. The threat of the curse could be too scary to commit into, and just gonna have to give this tier 2 tower up, I guess. Calling back. Let's follow up though. Okay. And class there, the hook shot. Oh, the relocate. A rare mess up there from GH. He couldn't connect the tether into the Vi. And even if he did, I don't know whether he gets cancelled by the cogs. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, that's brutal. The silence as well. Sheesh. Okay.
Just stamping their authority on the scene. NIGMA, they are nowhere to be seen in any part of the map.
Oh my
Anyone
goodness.
who shows is gonna die.
How did Noob
Luna?
survive that? I thought the chop was coming out for sure.
I mean, Luna's in trouble here.
Yeah, Luna's being TP'd on.
He gets yuled.
Raro.
He got yuled. He's caught.
Almost gonna try and come through, but Satanic's already there. Use the ultimate, nullifying the entire Eclipse. He doesn't care about that at all. And even though Ducalis goes, rather not Ducalis, sorry, 9 class goes down, very happy to make that sacrifice for the continued carnage. 4-23 at this juncture in the game.
Luna with
Anyway,
axe.
okay, look, Pablo, if you're listening, okay, wait, we might have to hold that thought. Ooh, okay. Okay, well, that's fine. Now we just need to wait for the Luna to respawn for 45 seconds. That's fine. And she might not be top of the... Okay, I think GH is dead as well. Okay. Oof. Yeah. So, you see, you just kind of... Sometimes when things look rough, you just need to kind of look at things from a different perspective, right? So, even though the Luna... Then did you see that pro play? He ferried himself a mango so that he would be able to zip back into the base if he needed to, but he knew he didn't.
And how about GH? How are you gonna give me some copium? How is he gonna survive here?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Like, literally, what are you talking about? Wait, is he dead?
Dead.
I'll be real with you.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'll disqualify myself from sending the application.
Yeah, don't even, but honestly, save yourself the embarrassment.
I'll support your application. I'll vouch for your application.
I'm already in the department, brother. I don't... Okay, but all jokes aside, this is, you know, copium or not, this is clearly a complete outdraft. I don't think NIGMA really planned for this, but they're gonna try for one final fight. He's still got an Eclipse coming out onto both supports, but not enough damage to finish off anyone other than Ducalis. Buybacks coming through. NIGMA Galaxy, they're gonna try and stamp their ground here, but there really isn't a fight that they can take. The BKBs run out, which means Satanic just gonna run your carry down.
No TP, no escape.
No friends. Omar buys back to hit some creeps.
This is going to be a very quiet talk after the game ends, you know, the post-game talk.
Well, actually, it's not that bad, right? Because if they, like us, are thinking that this is a bit of a draft issue,
There's nothing to talk about.
yeah, there's nothing really to talk about. Omar? Ooh, nice blink. Come on. Get out of there. They still see the storm, though. Ouch. Oh my god.
3 kills on Clockwork if he's full health.
Yeah? That's impact with a capital I right there. Yeah, that's not much for NIGMA
The
Galaxy.
Clockwork has 3 deaths.
Yeah. Call out onto Rinsey. Pull back into the fountain. That's something. GH with the buyback. Noob still in trouble. Able to zip back into the fountain. But Satanic, I mean, nobody on PVISION's dying is kind of the problem. He still has that Aegis to work with. 3 more seconds. They couldn't wait it out. This is not too bad.
Are you sure, Mike?
Spirit, Storm Spirit from the fountain is pretty scary business.
2 heroes dead.
If it's BKB, 2 heroes dead, like you said, but none of the calls still going down. Bam! There goes the chop. Okay. All 3 calls, not a single death amongst them. on the side of PVISION. It's just the spots that have died, and now Noob, he'll join the spots of PVISION. GG is called. Okay, there. I mean, took a while, but we got there.
Yep. Truthfully, this game has been over 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, this is the type of game you play a pub like this, and then you type GG close game.
You don't know what to pick, and you have to round the lineup. Okay, I'll just pick a gyro. So he has to, because he knows he has to help his team. And he feels like with Win or Weaver, he's going to fall prey to the Blade Mail on the Axe very, very hard, you know, in the team fights or in the game.
Yeah, so he has to have a good game, because if he doesn't, no one's making the space, everyone's suffering.
I mean,
if
he's
anything,
stuck in the cogs right now.
Yeah, is he in trouble? I mean, it's just GH, but...
Oh no!
The cog. Still second Rocket Barrage. I think that finishes off 9 class though. Rincy Q showing the power of the gyro, drawing first blood there.
And the catapult waves are coming in, the supports are not here, so not much pressure going to be applied, I presume, on this first catapult wave. The Ember's already clearing the creeps, trying to push it in. He gets his level 6 now.
Almost actually rotated up here towards the top lane, maybe just playing bodyguard.
I think mid lane is also getting pressure, you know, while they're doing this.
Satanic gets a solo kill onto Devi. And now they try to run down Notice. They got a blood grenade, try for the deny. Not gonna happen. Omar gets him with the taser damage. Meanwhile, 9 class running down Wincy. How did he get that position like that? Just walks up to him with the boots move speeds and solo kills the gyro.
He has a target on his back. No one is heading over with a haste rune.
Ember's ready to fry him. Send him down into the dirt.
The wards saw him, but they're not reacting.
They're a bit too late. They don't call it out. I mean, it's not a secret that no one got the rune, but the haste just sentencing them to a double kill potentially. 9 class will claim the first one, and now GH probably run down under the tower, try to tether towards a creep. Battery Assault will say no to that. And with all this counterplay that the clock provides into the IO, it does make you wonder, when you're picking this IO into the clock, what's the plan here? Trying for a response play onto Satanic in the bot lane. He doesn't have his ultimate, but he's not gonna need it, as Ducalis manages to fish him out. And a failed gang from Noob, a successful one from no one. The disparity is already starting to show, Winter.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of pressure. I said it a few times already. Gyro is the important hero that needs to have a good early game. And he is not having that great of an early game. He already died twice. Like, he has so much work he needs to do on this gyrocopter. So this is definitely very, very worrisome, you know, if you're on the NIGMA Galaxy camp.
On the bright side, this time Devi seems to be having a much better game. Actually able to put on a lot of pressure onto Satanic. Gets the earn charge out. Just needs one more catchy lick, but ain't got the mana for it, so Satanic will run free. Meanwhile, Rincy Q getting run down in the top lane. Again, no one. Putting the target on the gyrocopter's back. Has a mission and succeeds, and looks like GH will get run down as well, unless he finds a tether target just off the screen. There's the park. Meanwhile, Satanic running down Omar as Noob able to protect GH. So they get the kill on the gyro, they don't get GH, but they still lose numbers in the bot lane, which is... I just feel like we can't even keep up, at least on our screens, right? Everywhere we're not looking, so kills just happening randomly. Now they try to make a play onto no one. This would be huge for them to grab. Very, very much needed. Devi making the walk on over post-death. That was good, man. That was good, man.
Clockwork, he finds Atakis.
It should be fine.
Level 1 battery assault, not doing too much.
Yeah, and Omar's like giga fast on the techies. Actually, what the hell? Oh, that's very, very awkward, and honestly, good play there from Ducalis.
Okay.
Yeah. So in case you guys missed what happened, they tried obviously for a relocate gank, but I think Ducalis got vision on them before it and silenced the puck, so there was no orb coming out. And now, as a result, Rincy will just get cut down. The katana damage is gonna tick him out. That is ugly. And now they'll lose GH as well. Dude, what is happening?
I has to be careful. 3 points in silence. Nope. He can't go to the John. He's stuck.
He's got orb in 3 seconds and a TP to work with.
Okay, yeah, actually, at least he gets the TP out. I mean, that was close to being a total disaster for them.
I mean, it's already there. I would say it's already there. I mean,
look at this clock. They can't even hold the triangle. The clock is just sitting on top of the triangle. They can't farm, they can't stack. And here comes the green
one right now. Big soul bind. Here comes the Ember, more like cutting down the back line. Devi has the TP and look to try and do something, but the call's just in his way, burning out all his. Oh my!
Why did he even show up? Why did he even show up?
Is that allowed? That's
Apparently, yes.
What the hell is that? Okay, that needs a nerf ASAP. That's some bullshit right there. Chop! Chop! Okay. It's like a Wraith is like kind of like a female ghost, right? Wait, hang on.
Show some respect.
Almost dead. Okay, they at least get a return kill onto Notice, and that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it's a mega kill streak. That's why Ember is so strong right now. One of the best mage slayer heroes in the game.
Word up. Would you say the best? Is it between him and Pango? Call comes out onto 2. Nice spot there. Deep ward punishing the duo of NIGMA Galaxy. And immediately they ping it out. They're like, where the hell is the vision? We checked for it. We have a sentry near the cliff.
Well, good news is he didn't get the chop.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we can reopen your application in the Copium department.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
No, that's fine.
You're giving me a second chance.
No one's barely taking any damage because he got the Mage Slayer proc onto 4 heroes. He's still half HP despite taking the full brunt of the damage. Now, Clockwork Cogs, Ainswell, Silence, Noob is going nowhere. Neither is GH. They're gonna call back onto the Frog. No chop, no problem. Satanic will get the job done. Woo, boy. Winter. I think I know which way this one is going. I get what you're saying. Now, then follow-up question. How long more until he gets the Rapier?
That's the concerning question.
that is, in fact, the main point of concern. Oh, Yule's up. Hook shot in, silence there. Again, another situation where 9-class will happily give up his life if it means that Noob goes down, and Satanic will make good on that offer. Slice him down.
To answer your question,
10 minutes? 15 minutes?
10? You're generous. 10
I'm in the
minutes.
Copium department, that's what we do.
And let's just
Another
put the
day
bar.
at the office,
Let's just put the bar at 15. Yeah.
15, okay.
Let's start at 15.
Let's start at 15, I don't mind that. Okay, the time just went up by 2 minutes. 17 minutes now. So just you wait, folks. Once the timer hits 35 minutes, NIGMA Galaxy, they're gonna be really in this game. However, for now, nowhere to be seen, unfortunately.
So you add another 2 minutes. Sultan GH has fallen.
Nah, Sultan GH got nothing to do with this shit. Devi getting cut out. He had a pretty decent early game this time. Oh my goodness, just completely off the mark with the blast off. Caught out in the calls, cut down by Satanic. We're starting to see some common trends emerge here. No mana unnoticed is the only thing that stops that call, but Noob is actually gonna put himself in.
Oh, he doesn't see
did he
it.
Oh, they don't see it.
Bro, he's dying to the Mage Slayer damage. He's dying to the Battle Hunger. All this dot damage.
Probably attributed a lot of last game's problems to the Huskar, but it was clearly not entirely the issue, right? Like, the Huskar was a big problem, sure, but there were a lot other issues compared to that. Like, they didn't answer Satanic, they didn't answer, like, Noticed on this Axe lane. Or they tried to this time with the Gyro, but it feels like the correction was not enough. Because he's still having a monster game here on the Axe. Oh,
That was so weird.
yeah. Well, Rincy's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I kind of feel like the Techies was meant to do something different for them, but it hasn't really resulted in much. Yeah, Sticky Bomb, not even needed. Noob will get the job done. Actually, relocate in. GH, what's the plan?
He wanted some of that AoE XP, you know, like assist go. That's how desperate he was.
Okay, wait, Noob. Oh, Noob's not gonna come through and try and get that kill. Meanwhile, Satanic is diving the high ground while Noob is fighting him. They're not really doing enough damage. Whew. It doesn't feel like they're set up from success for the for success from the draft. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't feel strong enough for me. You liked it a bit more, but clearly it's not enough as PVISION swarming in, ready to cut them down. Hook shot, just the complete collapse of NIGMA Galaxy happening before our eyes. And Nineclass, he'll buy himself the time with the Yules. Come back down for the chop, noticed, ready to deliver. Now looking onto Devi. Yeah, there's way too much. It's just not happening. Body blocks there. Yules just a delay. He'll get through the defender's gate though. Satanic on the prowl. Oh dear, they have eyes on Rincy. They can't let Rincy go down. They need to lick him out to safety. Nice job there from Devi.
Still chasing.
They're
still chasing.
Blast off not gonna connect because of the cogs, and Nineclass, he'll play bodyguard. Noticed in trouble, Noticed will die. That's a bit of an overchase there from the Axe, and the mass TP's out. I think PVISION realized they've overplayed a little bit there and they back out.
On the
Yeah, and in
Galaxy
theory,
side.
the thing is, on paper, you would imagine the NIGMA Galaxy have a certain meat grinder of their own, right? Like you're running into Largo damage, the Techies damage, but the Mage Slayer just nullifying all of it. Nineclass is the only one to go down, as backline, Satanic's just chopping up GH. Not much you can really do about that. Blast off onto no one to try and stop the action, but he's just able to slide his way away. Sword swinging out on both sides as the cause of PVISION now on the run. This could be good. Satanic dropping low, but Notice there to save the day. No one still surviving, gets the kill, die back there onto Omar. Now GH, he's not here to save the day. Devi will get chopped and Noob is the only one to survive. Could be fun.
Throw your goal at the enemy, yeah?
Yeah. It costs you money to use the spell. Why not?
Yeah, it costs mana, it costs HP. Now the new one is costing money.
Yeah. And then you go to a level 4, which is every time you use it, you lose 1 MMR. Call in. This probably going to be the final fight. They got full focus down onto Rincy. GH just can't save him. Tried to get the relocate out, but of course, Nineclass is there to interrupt. The chops come through hot and heavy, and everyone on NIGMA Galaxy just dropping like flies. Devi's trying to escape out here, but that's what the Ravens rush is for. Easy, easy stuff. Full team wipe. Made it look simple. I mean, they killed no one, which is something, but one thing's for sure though, not quite as clean as last game, right? Last game, all 3 cores basically deathless. This time around, NIGMA Galaxy at least have some sort of firepower to make them bleed, but just not enough to really avoid this situation where they keep getting picked off on the map.
If you cannot ever team fight, you always have to split up. I don't think you can expect people to just push lanes without dying. Whenever you're on the defensive side, you have to dodge and you have to split. There is always a very good chance people are gonna die when you split up. Enemies are, because you're spread out, the enemies just need to find the alone heroes, you know, and pick them off. Yeah, Devi is no longer in this world.
Yeah, Satanic's dropping low, but he's still got that Aegis to work with, like we were saying. And meanwhile, no one just cleaning up. They're just waiting out the Rincy BKB, but they can delay that with the hook shot. Everyone will drop, only Noob survives. Yeah. Yeah, that's... okay. Yeah, if you don't die every single time he walk out of the base, for sure.
If no one's there to kill you, sure.
Yeah. Big Aegis power play there. Oh, come on, dude. Yikes. And this is what happens when you pick the puck early, right? You just end up dealing with an unimaginable amount of disables and there's no save on your team.
Gonna need a certain amount of resource on the map, you know, and at some point, it's gonna hurt you. Because there's only so many camps you can farm on the map. And if you're not winning the fights in the early game, you're not getting good trades, you're not going to be getting any camps to farm on the map.
Rincy's just dead, by the way. BKB. Oh, he held on to that till the very last moment. Okay, Rincy's alive for now. Noob doesn't have that same privilege though. Well played there from GH to keep his carry alive, I guess. But the sheer amount of damage that stacks up from Satanic is insane. He's got the Yasha Kaya, he's like the cast speed is crazy. He's going in again. Calls there this time round. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. This is the nail in the coffin line.
Yeah, they're just wiping the dirt off their hands at this point, PVISION. Real tough series for NIGMA. I mean, they're buying back, you know, they got an Oma buyback to work with as well, but cute little relocate, prevent the fountain farming a little bit, but there's not much to be done here, really.
Yeah, pretty sad game to watch once more.
I'm pretty sad series, right? And this comes after, you know, high hopes for NIGMA Galaxy given their run in Div 2.
8 plate meals to be exact.
He needs more armor on that Copter, I get it. He's getting shredded by Satanic. GH is gone. Very cool. No one's in. Omar's dead as well. Just Ember doing a little bit of ping pong motion. So there's a remnant to play with. Yeah, Rinsey, I think he needs maybe 10 plate mails. They're buying back on the pub though.
He's the only one that has buyback. And what? BKB clockwork. Right
Satanic,
there.
yeah, Satanic Rampage. Yeah, they were just waiting. They were just giving it to him, you know, big smile on Mr. Satanic's face, no longer Alan, Satanic mode. That's what you'd like to see. But NIGMA Galaxy fans gonna be, I think, feeling a bit sour about this, but PVISION, I think, very impressively continuing their momentum. With that being said, I don't want to take anything away from them. Fair at all. It's completely lopsided. I mean, Satanic ends the game 19-1, Notice 19-3. It's just a highlight reel for everyone on PVISION in this series. 59-14. I thought last game was brutal. This one somehow eclipses that.